Yeah, hi friends, Doc South here, and I was just looking over a bunch of videos on YouTube uh, that featured many of the early doo-wop groups, which I find fascinating. YouTube is a veritable cornucopia, or is it cornucopia? Well, whatever. It's a big bag of all sorts of great videos, and if you look hard enough, and it really isn't that hard to do. You'll find all sorts of fantastic uh, videos taken one time or another of these groups. Maybe they were on TV. Maybe it was a stage performance someone was able to shoot, or movie perhaps. Heaven knows. But they're good. Many cases they're very, very good, and you get to see what the guys were like back in the day. Um, And it's funny. I remember there was one New Year's Eve. I should save this story for New Year's Eve, but I won't. Uh, my son Burgess and I didn't have dates. We sure as heck didn't. And I don't know. I saw that there was a doo-wop show about 10 miles from our house. And it looked like it was going to be a pretty good one. And I said to Burge, hey, you want to go again? Burgess was into music. He was kind of digging the scene as far as music went. More modern stuff, of course. And I said, "You want to go see a bunch of guys singing?" He says, "Well, heck yeah, that'd be great." So off we went, and I was able to get a pretty good deal on the tickets, as I knew the producer, and we got let in, and we had pretty good seats. The show was actually fairly well packed. It was about 5 or 6 doo-wop groups up there just belting it out, one after another. And I remember Burgess, I think between one of the acts, maybe there was an intermission so people could, hit the can or snag a beer or whatever, a hamburger. And Burgess said to me, he says, Dad, I said, yeah, what, you look like you got a question. He says, well, I do. He says, how can 5 guys, 4 guys, 3 guys, how do they sound? How do they make that sound? It's like you're listening to 10 guys. And I never thought of it before, but the kid was right. I, I said, I think it's harmony. I think what they do is they somehow know how to blend their voices so that you hear one guy's voice, the other guy's voice, and maybe the third voice you hear is the combination of the 2 voices. They know how to do that. He says, harmony, huh? I said, well, yeah, I believe that's what they call it. He says, well, doggone it, man, that's all right. I kind of dig it. And from then, he actually did rather well with music. Burge did, and did okay. I don't think I guess he did have a record or 2 out. In fact, I know he did. But things went. He certainly entertained a lot of people. No, he didn't sing doo-wop, but I'll bet he back in the day that would have been his thing. Those groups were pretty darn good. Anyway, I just noticed, and really, if you do want to have a treat for an evening, and you don't have a date, or even if you do have a date, sit back and watch those great videos on YouTube of many of these groups. You can see everyone from, gosh, Mother Maybelle right up to modern times. It's absolutely fantastic. Check out the big band groups too. You'll go out of your mind. Oh, those groups were so good. They really were. Anyway, Doc South signing off. I just thought I'd say, you know, in honor of the work they and the gift they gave us. Yeah, Lord's Prayer moment, of course. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. We'll see you later, friends. Thank you, and God bless. Bye now.